Oh. Yeah, that works. Nifflers are so cute.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh. Can't say I'm terribly fond of all the dung in this class.
Right, oh wait, lower CB constituents. Oh.
I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
I am. But it needs to stop changing to ultra settings. I can play it when I'm not streaming, but when I'm streaming, I cannot do ultra settings.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good.
And frankly, there's
now,
no fucking
this
difference
spell
between
comes with a
ultra
caveat.
and medium.
It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's a way to tell a child.
Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
I'm pretty sure I was supposed to learn apparition.
Professor,
Yes. What is it?
I was wondering what inspired your interest in magical beasts.
Are you considering some sort of profession in the field?
Truthfully, I am not. But I am interested to know why you chose this path for yourself.
I see. I suppose that seeking to understand the motivation for selecting one's path is a worthy pursuit. I believe that when choosing a path, particularly of a scholarly nature, one must take into account both one's enthusiasm for a particular subject, as well as how one may best serve the students to whom one is obligated to both inspire and teach.
Of course, Professor. When did your path become clear?
I recall it quite vividly. It was the summer between my 6th and 7th years. I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling alchemy eggs and disappeared in the mountains near my home. I knew of the alchemy, of course, from my studies, but they are native to lands east of here, such as India. I wondered if it was possible that an alchemy could be so nearby. Hence, I went to find it.
What type of beast is an alchemy?
It is a spectacular beast. A feathered, winged serpent-like creature that can grow or shrink to fit a particular space. Its eggs are made of pure silver, hence the desire to trade in them.
Seems quite a challenge finding an alchemy in the mountains.
It was. After a few days, during which my parents grew increasingly annoyed at my absence, I found what little remained of the wizard egg trader. He was near a tree hollow, and there, inside, was a nest with 7 silver alchemy eggs.
What did you do with them?
Nothing. Beasts are to be valued for what they can provide for wizard kind. Protective clothing, potion ingredients, even wand cores. Only poachers see the value in ending a beast's life for galleons. I left the eggs alone. I hid, and moments later, the beast flew right over my head. Breathtaking. She then seemed to all but disappear as she shrunk to fit into the hollow.
That sounds incredible.
Indeed. I knew in that moment that I needed to understand all that I could about beasts and ensure that wizard kind learned to benefit properly from them. Now, I trust that I have answered your question. You would do well to continue your study of beasts, regardless of your chosen path. Beasts and all that they provide will vastly improve your life, and perhaps one day even save it.
I shall remember that, Professor.
My
Thank you.
unicorn has saved me multiple times.
Intrepicus totalis!
I had to do that at least once to a professor.
A bit dangerous if you ask me.
No one did. You know, I believe the mod that like changes like the behavior and stuff, that definitely affects side quests and stuff because they don't appear unless I save and reload. One of them had... I can do that. Yeah, I was supposed to learn apparition. Why did I not learn it? Yeah, I was supposed to learn apparate. What the fuck? I'm gonna save and then go back. Because yeah, it said apparate for unlocking.
I'm terribly fond of all the dung in this class.
Moment. Yeah, apparate. I'm supposed to learn apparate. See? It didn't unlock apparate for me.
I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
I completed your... Is this something...
Better for you to learn it in school. Now, you must be precise. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice.
Yeah, I'm supposed to learn apparate too.
Go ahead and try it.
Okay, I'll try to. If it doesn't give me it this time,
Pumpkins.
I'll forcibly unlock it. I'll try to only unlock that one. That way, I'm not completely going against everything. I fucked up. But I don't need to talk to her again.
A bit dangerous if you ask me.
I've come across so many fucking bugs in this game, it's ridiculous. How far do I need to get away in order to undo that? Okay, oh my fucking god. Alright, I need to change my fucking settings. Jesus. I hate so many of these. I'm gonna do that. There we go. No. All right. I don't know why that's under lock. But did that get rid of like one of my spell slots? Okay. There we go. Where should I put it? Where should I put it? Probably where Bombardo is, because I'm not gonna... Actually, I might switch it with one of these, depending on the points. Okay, so it's literally the bottom of this spell that has an issue. This is what I actually needed, because it's the only actual healing spell. Okay. At least it's more stable than the other two. This one just has a long, like, cast time, and then this one is literally just... It's instant, even for the cooldown, but it doesn't... It's not very viable.
A bit dangerous if you ask me.
How is... Well, I guess Aberrate could be considered a forbidden spell. This is definitely viable during combat, though. It definitely is. Alright, where to next? Let's continue going down the Dark Wizard path. Never mind, it's gonna crash. I knew it! I knew it was gonna crash. I fucking knew it. Ooh. It's... And I hate that Steam does this too. When it crashes and stuff, I have to physically click the stop button in order for it to actually stop. Oh. It's taking a little bit to start up. Yeah, in order to try and prevent crashing as much, I had to delete like the shader cache and stuff, so now it does this every time. It doesn't create the new files. Google lied to me. They permanently delete it every time. Also, as I've scoured YouTube and stuff, I've come across the Deem situation. It's a fucking nothing burger. Ugh. First of all, the dude that originally started all of this was making, like, not safe for work porn to about her, and she said don't do it. And some random, I don't know if it was him or some just random gooner. I don't know what the hell is going on. Don't tell me it went back to Ultra. It did. There we go.
Do you suppose black children are as condescending and ill-tempered as he is?
But,
Are you
basically, the dude that said she basically got cracked on stream is a gooner. They literally went through like 4 hours of the stream to try and find these suspicious like noises and stuff, when in reality it's literally her just being her, and the so-called moans and stuff is her stick. Like, it's blatantly obvious
And the boys don't.
that it was a fucking nothing burger, because the dudes got butthurt because she didn't want corn made out of her, which I think is perfectly reasonable. And then they use this freaking bullshit take of, why do you make the girl look so sexy then if you don't want corn made out of her? It's because it appeals to her audience. Like, that's strictly it.
Wonderful. This Chinese chomping cabbage is eager to chomp. That's precisely what we want.
So yeah, it was a giant nothing burger that got blown out of proportion because gooners can't take it. I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. A normal person can't do freaking 3 hours. Okay? And if you say you are, you're either lying or you have something wrong with your body. Like, straight up. Because even corn stars can't do it that long. They have to constantly, like, stop, refresh, and so on.
adore playing wizard chess.
I hate these. Really? I'm just gonna keep smacking you until you do what I want. You bitch. There you go. I don't know why it didn't work the first 2 times. One, two, three, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 and 9. $14, so 3. Where's the other? Oh, it's up there.
My brother just started at Hogwarts as a
So I
Gryffindor.
need 3. I don't think that's
Never
right
a dull
either.
moment when I go home for the holidays.
Okay, it is. Alright. 11 and 2. That's 13. Need 9. What the fuck? I'm guessing it's a spider then. The only one that makes sense. But yeah, there's a huge difference in points.
Oh, my mother makes the most
Hufflepuff is doing really good. Alright, and then we'll do Sebastian. Yeah.
I haven't been feeling myself at all.
Come on. Why? Oh my god. This game.
Awful when they ask you a question, Rose.
If only a new student would help me with my sad predicament.
Yeah, if only.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Oh. You may be angry, but you don't have to destroy shit. Jeez.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Some references Sebastian mentioned in the book do worry me.
I'm glad you understand. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
I think I'm gonna go with siding with Ominous this playthrough. And I don't know why he turns around. See? She's gone now. Where'd she go? No fucking clue. But they disappear like that all the fucking time, and I hate it.
What as well be silly.
Like this. Like, they literally disappear from the post when I do something else. And it's incredibly irritating.
If someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do hope it's you.
Well, fuck you too, Gargoyle. I hope eventually you get smashed to pieces. And then repaired. I hate this. It takes, for some reason, too long to load, like, areas.
A bit dangerous if you ask me.
Did the mer people really leave Nerida an artifact? Lumos. Confringo. Now then, I'll need you to come with me. Now for the rest of you.
I don't like how I can't use the other dodge.
What do we have in here then? Your gift from the mer people was exactly where they said it would be.
Oh, that's wonderful news. I was
to the
so
game
worried
thing.
I'd left it too long and they'd seen it as a slight.
It's a giant
Our
nothing burger.
relationship with them
She
is
has
already
like
so
ADHD
tenuous.
or restless leg syndrome. That's why her avatar bobs like that. It's not because she's getting cracked.
And I'm glad we helped to foster some healthy diplomatic relations.
Merlin's beard. It's marvelous. I'm going to show it to everyone.
It's really not that
including the
uncommon
ministry.
to be restless
hand
when
deliver it or
you're
send by
sitting
Annie?
down playing
Thank
video
you
games and
again
stuff. I do it
so
too.
much.
Sometimes I
You
move
may
my
have
legs,
just helped improve
sometimes
relations
I
between
jitter
wizard
from
kind
side
and
to
mer
side a little
people
bit.
for decades to come.
And then
I
for
can't
her
wait to
like
study
moaning and
this.
stuff, it at least on some of the specific timestamps, I didn't really go through all of them because it's fucking insane how like obsessed some people are. But
A bit dangerous if you ask
like
me.
the dude literally went through like 3 to 4 hours of the VOD to specifically pick out some suspicious timestamps in the VOD, and it's absolutely fucking ridiculous. Like the so-called choking, it was because she was imitating what her character did. And then there was like a moan thing, I guess, at some point in Outer Wilds 2, where she was reading something that seemed etchy, I should say. Like, not Gooner level, or not safe for work level, or corn level, but it was suggestive, and she played into the part when she was
Abandoned long
reading
ago,
it.
no doubt.
And the dudes that are freaking out about it and thinking that she did... Bro, do you know how hard it is to last 3 fucking hours? And don't forget, there'd be also the thrill of doing it secretly and stuff. So that would just add to the tension and so on. Like, it's just not fucking realistic. I found a little Reddit thread that had a dude saying that he has relations with his girlfriend every night for about an hour. Like, bro, you're fucking lying. You wouldn't post that on fucking Reddit if it was true. And then he specifically mentioned one time they lasted 3 hours. I'm sorry. No. You're on fucking Reddit talking about a VTuber's possible crack on stream. Like, no. Like, no. I'm sorry. You're not having relations with anyone, especially for not that long. Especially not every day. Like, come on. The only way that would happen... Actually, it would never happen because that's bullshit. But yeah, no. It's a giant nothing burger. And frankly, the best choice for Deem is to literally ignore it. Because, yeah, it's a fucking nothing burger. And while I do understand her not wanting corn made out of her avatar and stuff, it's gonna happen. It's an animated avatar with very luscious curves. Like, it... People are gonna make it regardless of what you say. It's better to just ignore it and not look into it. Like, it's gonna happen regardless. It happens for every VTuber and quite a lot of streamers too. Like, just in general. And it's gonna happen regardless of what you want or what you say. So it's better to just ignore it. Block the people that do it. And then you'll just be happier for it. Like, you can't stop them from doing it. You can try as much as you want, but you will not be able to stop it. And bringing it up and stuff is just gonna make people try to look into your past for suspicious activity. And frankly, her and her boyfriend were streaming at the same time during that, so I doubt she was doing relations at that time. Like, it... But yeah, it was a giant nothing burger. A bunch of gooners with their freaking brain just full of pus and crap. Can't get it over it. Like, that's basically the thing, and yeah.
I don't know what Madame Cougar was saying about Rays. She's not that good at flying.
Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. While they sit around and hope to be the best, I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them, and I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
Strong competition? Could that have been a compliment, Imelda?
Go ahead, believe what you want. Makes no difference. Compliments make people soft. No one goes round telling me I did a fine job. And do I care? No. I say I'm the best, and that's all I need. So please, try to beat my record, 5th year, and don't be disappointed when you lose.
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
Brilliant. I'm getting the hang of this.
I want to retry. I want to restart.
Now that's more like it. I'd say that was acceptable. Brilliant. Made it. Brilliant. Made it! Oh, did anyone else see that?
There we go. Even with a fuck up. Ugh.
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful.
Why'd I lose 15 points?
Earn a reputation for
Oh.
talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
You said your reputation for talent put some people out. Like whom?
If you must know, I've had to deal with jealousy from members of our house. When we were first years, Nerida
that-
Roberts and I spent loads of time on our brooms, pledged to fly every day. As my skill on a broom grew, rapidly I might add, Nerida suddenly didn't have time for flying practice. I tried to give her pointers, but she didn't have the natural ability I did. Clearly, she was jealous. Poor thing spends all her time now dawdling by the lake, obsessed with merpeople. Won't even learn to swim. I refuse to downplay my talents to coddle someone else's fragile ego. Anyway, I need to ready the next course. Stop by when it's ready, if you can handle it.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time. A bit.
Another successful flight. I should let Mr. Weeks know.
Where? I don't see it. I don't see it. Is it literally inside the mountain? Like, that's the only thing I can think of.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
I don't like how it Oh, it, like, has it, like, marked? I want to know where it is. Because, yeah, I'll straight up disrupt it. But it looks like it doesn't exist.
A bit dangerous, if you ask me. What you do to get out of headlock is you elbow them in the gut. It's that fucking simple. You just keep elbowing them in the gut. I just wanted to point that out. Either that or you kick them. You constantly kick them. I forgot that a headlock, like, locks up your arms.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
I don't know what to do here, so...
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
I'm too lazy to do it.
Cast my eye. Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
A bit dangerous if you ask me.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Alright. I'll be right back. am back. I doubt anybody's watching me, but she fucking left. Wow. Okay. Sometimes I hate, oh, these mods. Sometimes they fuck with me.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
I'm amazed that the poachers can just roam freely.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
There probably is. I wouldn't be surprised if they created like a potion to that caused them to be rather aggressive.
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelt. Poor beasts.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of different types of pelts.
Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
And judging by the size, I believe it's for a troll.
Revelio.
Is that all?
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. We use disillusionment, or perhaps a less discreet approach.
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
I'm gonna do the sneaky stuff. Sneaky, sneaky.
I kill nifflers that cross my path. What's on them? Like little treasure chests, they are.
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection charms, if you ask me.
I've killed more diricles near Lower Hogsfield than I care to
Can I get around? Oh, I have to.
Never understood laws.
I've captured many a rare beast in the Forbidden Forest, and so I shall still.
Ah!
I think I can get by doing a certain spell. I want to be sneaky.
Quiet as a mouse round here. Can't say I mind.
Please don't crash.
Reducto!
Petrificus totalis! Confringo!
What have you done?
Oh, too hard.
Trick!
Reducto!
Coward! Fight me fairly! You'll pay for that!
Confringo!
I wanted to be sneaky. It's not my fault. Actually, I probably should have destroyed the bridge right from the get-go.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
No, those are wyverns. There's a distinct difference between dragons and wyverns. Dragons have 4 legs and a pair of wings. Wyverns have 2 legs and a pair of wings. They are not dragons.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
That's it. Lightfoot is the word.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him.
It's Totalis.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock stomach's being near. It's Totalis.
Killed north of here. Wonder if there's any left.
Quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me.
Okay. What is going on? What is up with this? Weird ass bullshit. Why are you like that? When I literally did nothing besides stun one person.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
Okay. Okay. What the fuck? What is up with this quest? Why is she glitched like that? That's fucking ridiculous. She shouldn't be like that.
One wonders if one's life is indeed carved out by destiny.
Nothing to poach in Arranger except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Legs are pointed.
What?
Perhaps. Thinking in terms. Come out before I find you. It would be useful if I wasn't on this stupid patrol.
make me a few sickles.
Nothing to poach in Arrowshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble, if you ask me.
Ah!
They know the lies and falsehoods no one's mightier.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon.
They make.
No, what? How could they? There must. We should take. What I wouldn't give to be a Demonize right now.
Don't know what Victor was thinking straight in a bargain with him. Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. I know how Ramrock stand pretty near.
Soon our necks will be out from under wizarding boots. Wizard time will pay.
Don't do that bullshit. Don't do this. Why? Oh my god. I fucking hate this. She should not be fucking like that.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? Flipendo!
You're a fucking idiot. There we go.
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
That's a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we? One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be. Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Aloha Mora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
What the fuck, bro?
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Stop right there!
Let's get this over with.
Like to talk to dragons,
Your luck's bound to run out sooner or later. Let's play prisoner and prey, shall we? Back for another visit? You won't escape again.
Flipendo. We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up. Aim for the ring at the front of her restraints.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
I'm their main target, so...
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
A bit dangerous if you ask me.
Let me out, son!
Cynthia!
Presumption! Let me out, son! Let me out, son!
Fringo!
Let me out, son! Fringo!
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Never seen a spell like this.
After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
I didn't hear any of that. I rarely use these.
A bit dangerous if you ask me.
Revelio.
That's definitely her.
So this is the underground harbor. Revelio.
Oh my fucking god. It crashed again. I hate this. I hate this so much. It's a the only mod that would cause me to crash is a fucking cloak that I'm wearing. That's literally it. It shouldn't cause a fucking issue. It really shouldn't. But it does. And I hate it. I hate it so much. So while that starts up again, the reason why I started playing this again is because I've been watching / listening to some Harry Potter fan fictions, and some of them are really good. Unfortunately, the one I'm currently listening to is pretty good. It's about it skipped his school days and stuff, but he was basically 10 years Harry Potter senior. So he already went through his 7 years before Harry came to Hogwarts. He went through his 7 years, and then he did 3 years of exploring, because during his 7 years he was a Slytherin, but he was Meghalborn. So he did some pretty serious stuff for that. He basically picked a fight with the entirety of the Slytherin house, and also completely wrecked all of them. He completely subdued the Slytherin house by the 5th year. And then the last 2 years was basically just him doing a regular school life. And then he wanted to stay at Hogwarts, but he was a little extreme during his school years in subduing the Slytherin house. So Dumbledore wanted him to experience the world a little bit, possibly ease his temper. But during those 3 years, he went through quite a lot of adventures. It kind of skimmed over it, but he's like half a dark wizard type thing, where he's skilled in dark magic, but he usually doesn't use it. But he also doesn't know like the specific story of Harry Potter or any of the things. He knows a few things, but he doesn't know like in depth of what happens and stuff, because, well, frankly, he probably watched the Harry Potter movies when he was younger, and then he was also transmigrated into the Harry Potter world 10 years before the story even starts, as a orphan muggle wizard. So yeah, it's a very good story. There was a part 2 at some point, but apparently the guy removed it. As for why, I'm not sure. But it's a really long, like, audiobook story on YouTube. It's 52 hours, and it's only part 1. But I really wanted to see the part 2. Unfortunately, the creator removed it for some reason. But yeah, I've been listening to it for the past, like, 4 to 5 days. But yeah, I've been listening to that.
We were merely musing on the state of affairs. I don't even find her interesting.
Revelio.
But yeah, so I've been listening to that. Unfortunately, you removed part 2. Currently, they're around the goblet section of the story.
So this is the...
I think the cooldown for the healing spell definitely needs to be lowered, though. Like, the odds of anybody changing that is very slim, considering how old it's been out in the game. That's a puzzle that I don't want to bother doing. Because I think I kind of skipped the puzzle, I think. It should not take that long. All of this shit should be generated as I'm walking towards it.
My mother
It
would
doesn't
like to
matter
speak
if
with
I'm
me.
outside or
I
not.
believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I am hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Like this, it should have been fucking generated. Long before I reached here. I don't like how they fucking generated this shit. And also, I hate how I'm supposed to, like, hide and stuff during missions that involve the library. Like the moon demigeist thing.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio!
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
Is this woman like an ancestor of Hermione Granger?
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it over with.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
I don't fucking know.
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Founder's Relics.
No, the answer was the Deathly Hallows. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well,
that is
I
bullshit.
suppose this has gone on long enough.
That is
I'll
bullshit.
put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more
Then why
difficult.
do some people who take the Polyjuice Potion end up as animals? I know.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal.
Revelio. Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Either that or they changed it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Polyjuice Potion can also change you into, like, an animal.
Revelio.
Professor Black, might I suggest a ban on magic in the library some days?
Revelio.
Like, see? All of this should be fucking rendered.
Well, that's very kind of you.
I don't know why
I
it
know
doesn't.
a bit of a lost cause on the broom.
Fucking ridiculous. I hate how this fucking works. I hate how the rendering works on this. Like all behind here should be strictly rendered.
Revelio.
Why?
Revelio. You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Yes, the transformation spell. But first, I'd like you to carry out a couple of tasks which will help you to complete your field guide. Attend my transfiguration class once you've done them, and we can begin the lesson.
I'm tempted to blast you with the petrification charm. Alright. I'll be right back. I'm sorry, I forgot to put it into the game. Nothing happened. I just basically did what it told me to by going to certain areas. I did a quiz or whatever, and it was rather lackluster. But I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Yeah, sorry, it took a little bit longer than my usual little breaks. My nephew is over and we were filling up the, one of my family members was filling up like a little kiddie pool for him. So he just decided to jump in despite not wearing a swimsuit or anything. He was playing with the hose as it was filling up.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I had to watch that for a bit.
Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Yeah, sorry, it took a little bit. Sorry it took a little bit.
Does my mic sound okay?
Yeah, it seems like your voice is a little bit deeper than usual. But that's about it.
Wonder what I changed. Or what I could change. I mean... if I start this... Is it different now?
No.
Or is it the same? Okay, alright, well, that did nothing. Okay. Great.
Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to eat.
Well, I guess as long as you can't hear my air conditioner, then we're chilling.
Yeah, I can't hear it.
Whatever. Alright. As long as you can't hear that. That's what I mostly cared about, so that you wouldn't hear the fucking fans and shit. So, I don't know why that changes that, but... Okay. Whatever.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting
Did
up to
you
speed,
watch
and
the
frankly,
Fortnite clip I sent you?
excelling in your schoolwork this year.
No.
It's like a minute. It's some bullshit, dude. Why does dumb shit like that happen to me all the time in like every game?
What the fuck?
Dude, I'm just stuck.
Did anybody notice you just rolling?
I do eventually, maybe. I don't know.
I did see a few guys run past, but...
Yeah, I don't think they saw me.
I think one of them saw you and started breaking the thing to help you. And then you just turn around and kill him.
Hey, but his teammate, fuck him. I'm like stuck in the wall.
Now?
Fortnite's like an occasional thing for me. That was yesterday. I have a friend that really likes Fortnite, so occasionally I play it with him.
Well,
I'm not.
I'm currently streaming, and right now there's a dude on a desk just walking in place during a cutscene in the background. It's great.
Sounds about right.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use
But
of
yeah,
the
they
opportunities
helped you
presented
out,
by
get
your
out of
field
that
guide.
situation by
Of course,
breaking the
guide
wall, and then you
isn't the
just
only
turn
measure
around
of
and kill him.
success. Deke tells
As
me
God
you captured a
intended.
unicorn and brought it back to the room of
I don't believe
requirement.
that they had good
Protecting so rare
intentions
a beast
there.
is an
'Cause,
accomplishment of
the
which you
first
can be
one of the dudes
quite
shot at me
proud.
first.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors
I'm
of
good,
your
dude.
extracurricular activities.
I wasn't there to make friends,
Were
you know.
your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the
Yeah,
lake
no, you were
connected
just trying to
in any
roll
way to
up on a
Professor
wall.
Fig?
That wall was doing things to me. I had to show the officer on a doll where it touched me. That was some crazy business, buddy.
Not at all. I was, intrigued by stories of a giant squid and wanted to learn more. I encountered Scrope, who seemed delighted to share what he knew.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year
I'm
in
only
no
going to be
time,
able to
and
talk
you'll
with
want
you
to be
for
well
about an
prepared
hour,
for
and
your
then I have to start getting ready
OWLs.
for work.
I'll provide a final assessment at that
Alrighty.
time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done.
Thought
You are
I'd
dismissed.
stream since I don't have to work until 4.
If you wish to
but I'd
practice the
start
spell
getting
you just
ready around
learned,
2.
the training dummy is available.
Makes sense, makes sense.
Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
And yep, that dude's still just walking on a desk.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
I heard
And
Professor Weasley
remember how we were
transfigured the
talking
book
about
with all
the Harry
our test
Potter world
answers
and
into
stuff?
an owl to stop students
Yeah.
from cheating?
Well, the 4 founders, like Ravenclaw, Gryffindor, and stuff. Slytherin was indeed a dark mage, but during his time, it wasn't considered dark magic. That's why they didn't, like, completely break apart and stuff, but he was definitely doing shady shit. It wasn't at the level of Dark Lord, because back then, when the school was just founded and stuff, it wasn't as, like, there weren't as many rules and regulations type thing. But if you do the Slytherin quest line with your classmates and stuff, you eventually go into one of his, like, secret, like, studies. And in order to get in, you literally have to use an unforgivable curse to get in on another person. Otherwise, you're trapped there until you die.
Sounds about right.
So, yeah. And in his notes and stuff, he is obsessed with pure blood. Which would explain the later generations of Slytherin being mainly pure blood and obsessed with it. And there's a troll. Ow, bitch.
Confringo.
God, I hate trolls. They one of the mods as I have on
like literally has like a 25% chance of a random troll spawning at any time while I'm in the school. That's why they keep spawning on me during inopportune times.
Why do students always run when Peevesy wants to have some fun?
Well, damn.
It's a bonus of experience, so.
Venite.
And there's a neat like portrait of a dude trying to teach 4 trolls how to dance. And every time he tries to do something, they just hit him with their clubs over and over again.
Also sounds about right.
And the trolls are all dressed in ballerina outfits too, so it's even better.
I think
God.
So, how was your celebration yesterday?
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it today. I'm feeling it.
And do anything special or anything like that?
Nah, I just drank a lot. Ate a lot of barbecue. Like a good American.
Yeah, we're tomorrow after work I'm going over to my grandparents to celebrate with a little cookout.
See, you bitch. It's not July 4th tomorrow.
That's because I literally work 4 to 7. So I can't go anywhere. But like for like programs and stuff, it should be on Saturday. Like for the actual like celebrations, like fireworks shows and stuff, it should be on Saturday.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help
Today
her,
is Saturday.
I must find it.
I'm
requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
I don't know. We might have stuff today.
I know around us there's a few that do it like the day before, the day after, and the day of. It varies depending on the location. But yeah. But
It
I
depends
think-
on like the size of the town and all that. All of that can change it. Because people like to go to multiple, so they end up having their stuff on different days to accommodate that.
There's an actual language called gobbledygook in Harry Potter.
I know this. They also use it as a like a cuss word. It's like gobbledygook. Yeah, I know that one.
I was also telling you about the house point system and stuff. Well, currently
Right.
for the, it has different like seasons, like fall, winter, summer, spring. Currently, we're in the fall season, and my house's points is at 2,000, and all the other houses haven't even hit 1,000.
Damn.
And unfortunately, because of how the way the game is coded, I'm the only one that can do like raise house points, while the rest of the houses like literally can do it themselves. Like they have multiple people doing it. And I'm still over double their points.
Cheer, cheer, pumpkin eater. That's what I'm hearing.
There is a slight cheat if you make the luck potion Felix Felicis, where it'll auto-complete your daily homework tasks.
It sounds like the guy that does my bushes.
But yeah, so I've been doing that to auto-complete the daily homework tasks to get points. So I don't have to actually do anything for the daily ones, but for like the weekly and monthly ones, I have to do a lot. I have to brew a bunch of potions, I have to catch a bunch of animals, a bunch of resources. And if I don't complete them, I'll lose house points. So I've been trying to keep track on that. But when we win in the season, I'll get the cup in our common room. A little trophy. So. And it adds a little bit of immersion, considering. In older versions of the game, there's even like a class mod thing where you actually go to classes daily and stuff. But unfortunately, it's for an older version of the game and it won't work.
Aloha Mora.
I'm already having issues with a single cloak that I installed because I don't wanted that specific cloak, and it causes my game to crash like every 3 to 4 hours.
Confringo!
Alright, have to go to divination classroom. Ugh.
But the game's a lot of fun, especially with mods, because I have like a little unicorn running around me constantly that does spells and heals me. And the game crashed. Hurrah. That's great. Well, I actually think I'll call a stop to the stream since it crashed.
Well,
that sucks. Well, whoever tunes in and stuff, thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.